Good morning everyone, welcome back. It's Monday 4th May 2020, Year 2 Maths. Fractions recognize a third. Now before we go through this topic today, I would like to go through the answers for the challenge that I set you on Friday. So answer to challenge 1. So what the question was, Eva says, I have a quarter because I have 4 marbles. Do you agree? Explain why. So the answer was, this is incorrect because 1/4 means 4 equal groups, not just 4 marbles. So 1/4 of the marbles would be 5. Answer to challenge 2. Mo has 2 ribbons. He cuts 1/4 from each ribbon. So 1/4 of ribbon A is 5 centimeters and 1/4 of ribbon B is 4 centimeters. So how long were Mo's whole pieces of ribbon? So looking at ribbon A was 20 centimeters because you had to do 5 centimeters 4 times. So 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters equals 20 centimeters. And for ribbon B, it was 16 centimeters because we had to do 4 centimeters 4 times. So 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters equals 16 centimeters. And it also asked which ribbon was the longest and by how much. So you say ribbon A was 4 centimeters longer, and we had to find the difference between ribbon A and ribbon B. Right, pause the video and make sure you have your workbook and a pencil. Please download the sheet from class charts. Fractions recognize a third. Please also make sure you have a piece of paper. Write the short date at the top of the page, 4.5.20. Write the LI, recognize a third. Once you have finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. We're going to go through the key vocabulary today. Please repeat it after me. Whole, part, equal, third or 1/3, denominator, numerator. We are going to look at the video which is part of the White Rose scheme that the school follow. Please pause the video and make sure you have downloaded the worksheet from class charts, as the video is going to ask you to complete some questions. Also, please make sure you have a piece of paper. This is what the worksheet looks like.
Today we are going to be learning about recognizing a third. Our flashback 4 takes one question that you might have done yesterday or the day before. The second question is from something you might have covered last week. And then questions 3 and 4 you might have done last term. And then also there's a clock in the top right corner for you to have a go at telling the time on. Pause the video here to have a go at these flashback 4. How did you do with that? The answers are going to appear in red. Got a quarter? Yes, it is split into equal parts. A triangle has 3 vertices. And the circles are different sizes. They're not spread out evenly, and there's no key. A pictogram is supposed to make reading the data easier, isn't it? Not more difficult. And the time on the clock is 10:15 or 10:15. Okay, I'd like to have a look at these squares. And what do you notice about them? That's right, they've all been split into 3 parts. But the parts aren't equal, are they? No. Hang on. What about this one? There are 3 triangles there. They could be equal parts. I think I might go and get a piece of paper and see if I can prove that they are equal, or here and have a go. What did you find out? Oh yes, they have been split into 3 parts, but they are not equal parts. So what's the same about these rectangles? The first rectangle has been split into 3 equal parts. The second rectangle has been split into 3 equal parts. So we can say the whole has been split into 3 equal parts. Whenever we're looking at fractions, we have to ask ourselves, what is the whole? And in this case, the top rectangle is the whole, and it's been split into 3 equal parts. And then the bottom rectangle is the whole, and it's been split into 3 equal parts. The parts look very different, don't they? But in both cases, they're 3 equal parts. And that's the most important thing. So we've been talking about a third, but what does a third really mean? Alex thinks if she's asked to colour 1/3, she must colour the top third. Do you agree? Pause here to have a go. That's right. She could colour any third. The rectangle is the whole, and it's been separated into 3 equal parts, and any of those 3 equal parts is worth 1/3. So the way I think about thirds, first of all, I think, what's my whole? And here I've got a rectangle, that's the whole. And then, when I see this fraction, I think about the denominator first. So the denominator tells me how many equal parts. And here I've got 3 equal parts. And after that, I think about the numerator. And the numerator tells me how are those parts we are using. So in this example, we're using 1 of those equal parts. Remember, it could be the top one, it could be the middle one, or it could be the bottom one. Each of those parts are worth 1/3. Pause the video here and have a go at questions 1 and 2. Welcome back. How did you get on? Remember, 1/3 means the whole has been split into 3 equal pieces. So have a look at these images. Which of these show 1/3? The first thing to think about is, what's the whole? And in our first example, the apple core is the whole. Can I see 1/3? No. What about this pizza? If I had 3 equal pieces of pizza, then one of those pieces would be 1/3. But in this image, I've just got 1 piece of pizza. That doesn't show me 1/3. That's 1 whole piece of pizza. What about our pineapple? It's not been split into 3 equal pieces, has it? What about this chocolate? Those pieces look pretty equal to me. And we're showing 1 of those 3 equal pieces. I think that's 1/3. Oh yes. Yes it is. Pause here and have a go at questions 3, 4 and 5. Bo is making 2 identical cuboids from Play-Doh. You can make Play-Doh at home. You just need a cup of salt, a cup of flour, a little bit of oil, and some cream of tartar. Then you can even put food colouring in to give it colour. Some people put conditioner in, makes their hands really soft. Some people even put glitter in theirs. Mo hasn't though. Mo has made 1 orange cuboid and 1 green cuboid. Mo is going to cut his orange cuboid into 2 equal halves. And he's going to cut his green cuboid into 3 thirds. Has he been successful? What do you think? Let's have a look. The orange cuboid has been cut into 2 equal parts. And the green cuboid has been cut into 3 equal parts. So yes, he has been successful. Well done, Mo. And what's really great, he's done it in 2 different ways. I wonder how many ways you can cut your Play-Doh into halves or into thirds. Pause here, maybe make some Play-Doh, and then have a go at questions 6, 7 and 8.
Once you have finished your questions, have a look at this mastery question. Mastery question is basically deep level thinking question. Pause here and have a go at it. This side of it is a guidance for parents to prompt their children with questions so that they can have a go at answering these questions on this side. Once you have finished this, you can have a look at the answers to the mastery question and see if you got it right. Once you've finished all your work, please send your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. There's a quick reminder for the Times Table Rockstars Weekly Challenge. This weekly challenge has been set by Mrs. Riot, who's the head of Maths department. Please make sure you have your login. If not, please ask your teacher. Mrs. Riot will be announcing weekly who is the winner with the most points. Have a go at it. Good luck. Thank you.